Hello everyone, I'm Niharika and welcome back. Well, today we are gonna look at a grammar lesson. Yes, can be tricky, can be confusing, but it's important to learn. So in today's lesson, we are specifically gonna look at transportation prepositions. Now for many English learners, prepositions are a little tricky and confusing because there are no rules to follow. So, in today's lesson, we are going to try to understand using the prepositions by, in, and on related to transportation. So that would make your speech a little easy, right? So let's get started. Now, the first preposition that we are going to look at is by. Now, when do you use by? When we are talking about general ways of transport, okay, or general ways of travel. Okay, so for example, how do you travel? Well, I travel by car. I travel by train. My son travels by van to the school. My son travels by bus. Well, when he goes to Delhi, he goes by plane. Or, okay, now these are the vehicles, right? Transportation vehicles. But now here if you see, sea, road, and air, well, these are transportation environments or the surface. So even when you are not talking about a particular vehicle in general, you can also talk about or use the preposition by to talk about the transportation surface. So, I went by sea. We are traveling to Delhi by road. We are gonna go by air. So we are using the preposition by when we talk about general ways of travel. So you got the examples. We travel by car, by train, by van, by bus, plane, sea, road, and air. And even rail. You can also use another transportation surface, that's rail. All right? So I hope you're clear with the preposition by. Now let's have a look at using the preposition in related to transportation. People get a little confused with using the preposition in or on. Now, as per the rule, in and on are used when you talk about a specific vehicle, okay? Like nothing in general, but something in specific. That's confusing. So which one do we choose, in or on? Well, I have an idea for you. What you can do is, let's think about the vehicles that we can sit in, okay? We cannot stand in that vehicle, but in the vehicles that we can only sit inside are car, truck, helicopter, taxi, rowboat. Now, you cannot stand in these vehicles, right? Especially when they are in motion. So, the vehicles that you can sit inside, you will end up using the preposition in. So, hey Niharika, where are you? Well, I'm in the car, right? So, I am talking about being in a car and I am using the preposition in because I am sitting in the car. I can't stand in a car. Yeah, well, probably, maybe a kid can stand, but that doesn't make sense. Just make sure that you use the preposition in when you are talking about a specific vehicle and in the vehicles that you can sit inside and not stand while in motion, right? So, you sit in a car, you sit in a truck, you sit in a helicopter, you sit in a taxi, well, I'm in a taxi, and you sit in a rowboat, right? Now let's have a look at using the preposition on. So what's the difference between in and on? Now, when you use the preposition on, you can only use it, of course, for specific vehicles when you're talking about specific vehicles. However, wherein you can stand, okay, or walk while the vehicle is in motion. So let's have a look. Plane, yes, I'm on a plane. Hey Niharika, where are you? Oh, I'm on the plane, we're just gonna take off. So on a plane, of course, you can stand on a plane, right? I mean, while you are inside and while the plane is in motion or in the air. So it's gonna be on plane, on ferry, right? Ferry, on ship. Ship is huge. And when it's in the water, yes, and it's in motion, you can stand, you can sit, you can sleep, you can walk around, right? So that's ship. It's going to be using the preposition on. On train, oh, I'm on train. I'm on train to New York. On bicycle, yes. Well, when you are riding your bicycle, you are on the bicycle, okay? You are sitting, but you can also stand while riding it. On motorbike, okay, it's going to be on motorbike and not in motorbike because you're not sitting inside somewhere. It's going to be on motorbike. And then on foot. Well, the most common way of transport, well, we're walking. So when we talk about walking, which is the preposition that we end up using? Well, it is the preposition on. Well, how did you go to my uncle's house? Well, we went on foot. Okay. How did you go to the supermarket? Your car isn't working, so how did you manage? Oh, we went on foot. So you are going to use the preposition on for foot because you stand on your feet, right? So it's going to be on foot. And then animals. Now it's not just vehicles. Yes, there are people who also go on a horse or on a camel, like in Dubai. Yeah, we do have camel rides, and at many places we have horse rides to get from one place to the other. Nice. So what would you say when you are on an animal? You are going to use the preposition on. So I'm on a horse, I'm on a camel. You can also use another preposition, onto. But that is only for animals. Oh, I'm just going to climb onto a horse. I'm just going to climb onto a camel or onto an elephant. But not for the other vehicles, all right? So it's going to be the preposition on for talking about specific vehicles wherein you can stand and walk while in motion. You use on. And you will use the preposition in when you are again talking about specific vehicles. However, you cannot stand in these vehicles, okay? You have to get inside and sit in these vehicles. So you're going to use the preposition in, and you would use the preposition by when you're talking in general about travel. Got that? So hope this is clear to you. Just take down these examples, and I'm sure the next time you try to use these prepositions related to travel or transportation, I'm sure you will use it correctly. Also, you can take a test and let me know what your scores are. I'll be back with a new lesson. Till then, you take care.